Hello everyone. How you doing today? This is Sheila. I just wanted to share with you today something that I've been working on over the weekend. I gave myself a challenge to use up my Stampin' Up scraps. I have lots of paper. As you can see, these are all the little scraps punched out. Um, Little flowers, circles, more flowers, little stamps, stars. And these were left over using the edges of the bigger sheets after I've punched out bigger items, such as the big circles and different papers. You know, you have those little edges around once you've punched out other things or cut up your paper for different cards or projects. And I just punched out all these little extra leftovers, and I've got some hearts here, and then I made some little miniature envelopes. Um, and I decided that I am going to make embellishments because I needed some more embellishments and I didn't really want to go out and buy any embellishments. And plus, I've got a lot of leftover flowers and butterflies and stuff that I needed to use up. So I have been working on that this weekend, and I will share with you now some of the ones that I've already made, and then I will do one on camera, but I'm not going to make this a long video. I just want to make this really fast and quick for you. So here are some of the embellishments that I've already made, and hopefully that goes into focus for you. There's one. Here's one that I haven't put a sentiment on, and I will use this for something later on, and when I am ready to use it, I will put whatever sentiment I need. And then here's one. The eyelash trim is not Stampin' Up, and the sentiment is not Stampin' Up, but that's a Tim Holtz sentiment. Um, and then this one is all Stampin' Up. Oh, I need to trim that off a little bit. Let's trim that off right now. Sorry about that. Didn't realize it was hanging down that much. But this I will add a sentiment to as well whenever I get ready to use it on something. I'll put a sentiment and maybe some more little rhinestones or whatever, depending on what I use it for. This doesn't have a sentiment either. And I thought this would look really pretty for a fall card, some sort of fall card because of the colors and everything. And then this one is actually using a cupcake holder, the rosette that I made out of the cupcake holder, and then some more eyelash trim, and then the Tim Holtz sentiment in there. And then I can still embellish this a little bit more with some rhinestones or maybe a little button or something. But for right now, these are just the bases of what I've been making, and I can always add more to them whenever I decide what project I'm going to use them on. And then here's another little one. And this is a little tiny cupcake holder rosette. And then here's another little one. And then this is just a piece of designer series paper that I just had left over, and I just used the whole little scrap and made that. That'd be pretty for the front of a card or even in a scrapbook page. And this is using some of the recent designer series paper that just came out in the new catalog. And then this is a Stampin' Up sentiment on here as well. And I put some dimensionals on the back of this one because it's already ready to go. And then this one, I haven't really finished it because I can use this for all kinds of things. I can make a wand out of it. I can put it on a card. I can even put it in a scrapbook page. So I can add some more little rhinestones or a little button, some more eyelash trim, whatever. And then here's the last one that I made. And using one of the Stampin' Up doilies as the back. And then this one is also discontinued, Stampin' Up discontinued doily. And then a cupcake holder rosette again. So those ones are my completed ones. And so now we're going to do one on camera. And I already got the one little scallop cut out, and I'll go ahead and zoom in so you can see a little bit closer as I'm working on it. There we go. And then I cut out a little piece of twine, and then, well, it's actually the linen thread, and then I just kind of twisted it around. Bring that down. Just kind of making it a little bit small, not too big. I don't want it too sticking out. Oops. Normally I use my fingers, but this one is a little bit smaller. I didn't want to make too big of a one, so there we go. Stick that right down there. Here's a little heart that I punched out, and we'll stick that right there. And here's one of the little stars. I thought that looked kind of cute, and then I can add a little sentiment on there. So what we will do is actually, you know what? We will put a little piece of tape on there. If I can get out my tape and hold this in place. And this is just the regular old Scotch tape. And actually, I'm going to cut that down just a tad bit more to hold that in place. Oops. No, 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 don't come out of there. Well, that's not going to work. It's going to be too big. So let's use some snail. Let's see that. Okay, let's try that one more time. See, the more times you practice, the better you are, right? Yeah, that's wishful thinking on my part. Okay, so we will put this in here, just like that. Stick it on there. And then I was going to put a little dimensional on the back of this one, on the back of the heart. And we can pop that up on top of the string. There. And then we will use a little dot of glue on our little star here. Just a tiny little dot. And we'll stick that right there. Now, isn't that a cute little sentiment? And then I can always use a different sentiment, whatever sentiment that I want to use on there. Or else I can just put like a little button on there and not even put a sentiment. I could put the sentiment somewhere else on the card or on the page, scrapbook page, whatever. But there's another little one. Okay, so that's it for today. I just wanted to show you real quick what I've been up to, and hopefully that will inspire you and give you some ideas on what you can do with your scraps. I will come back another time and show you maybe some more. But I hope that you guys have a good day, and don't work too hard, but go out and make something pretty. Use up your scraps, use up all the leftovers that you have, and just have fun. Enjoy yourself. Talk to you later. Have a good day. Bye-bye.